Hello, welcome to week 2 from Brands Hatch. This week, it was a good one last week. Possibly a bit quiet this week, but we'll find out what happens, shall we? So there's your standings. League standings as of today. Pro, Rory, Jamie, Smoggy, Ams, Kygo, Herf, and J Fresh. You got your top team. Herf and Smoggy in the Audi. Kygo and Scudder in the for Arrow Racing. And Max Cleanest Driver team in third. Rory and Muscle Bomber. Same deal as last time. We have the AMs go out first. They get 15 minutes to set their time. And then the pros go out afterwards at 15 minutes. I'll spell that run. Hello, Avatar. Sorry, we don't have TTS on for cracked streams. How are you? Thank you very much for the 4. Is it 4? Yes, thank you very much for the 4. Bombs. It's up to you. Okay, we're just running auto for a second while we get caught up. Go, excellent. Okay, right, we've got our feeds. Ah, Herf with the fastest lap already. Right, let's get going. Let's get watching. Let's go and see what he's up to. Let's start tracking. Hold on, I'm caught up and ready to go. Things are happening. Hello, Steph B. Thanks for following. Thanks to Agaves. Give me a minute. Let's see. So, Dane is out on a quick one as well. Oh, and Kygo's now put it up on the top. So, who else is improving? Let's see. What's Kygo done? What he's managed to do is a 125.1. Johnny Roos put himself in second. Herf's now down to third. Let's. Right, so we've got lots of people improving. We've got stuff going on. So Daniel Dane's half a second up. Scott Towns 1.5 seconds over his previous time. Who's going to cross the line next? Let's have a look. Daniel Dane, he's half a second up. He's improved a bit, stayed in the same position. Scott Towns on a fast one. Kygo going faster still. He's going to cross the line shortly. Oh, okay, hold on, turn that off. There we go, that's what's going on. Let's watch Kygo cross the line. 125.1 was his previous time. 124.5. That's going to be pretty hard to for Herf to catch up with. Herf is currently on a 25.2. 0.2 up. 22. Let's see, Herf, where's he up to? Okay, so Herf is no longer improving. Royant, 0.4 up. Nathan Cleary's just jumped up into 5th there with a 25.3. There is only one Johnny Woo, but apparently there's lots of Danny Simmons. Serge Royant is currently 0.7 up. Which could put him into 4th if he maintains this pace. Point 8 up now. He's doing very well. As we come through Rab Maxi. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. As we come on to the Brabham Straight here, through Clark Curve. He's maintained his 0.7, so that's cool. That should be 4th. And it is. It's 4th for Serge Royant there. Very nice, very nice. I think you've got the wrong tower. There you go, now you've got the right tower. Alright, so who's improving? So Kygo still at the lead currently for the AMs with a 24.5. Johnny Woo behind him at 24.9. Herf with a 24.9. Slight improvement for Herf at the moment. Muscle Bomber's 0.6 up with a 25.2. It should put him up into... This could be second. This could be second if Muscle Bomber keeps this up. And it is. Puts himself into second, very close to Kygo. Kygo's got an early stormer out there with his 24.5. We've got 7 minutes left of this AM qualifying. Most people have gone back to the pits for now. Kygo's going out. Let's go. Let's watch him. Let's see him. Let's follow Kygo on a lap. Gonna get his tyres nice and warm. So he's coming down into Graham Hill Bend here, along the Cooper Straight. Uphill and left into Surtees. And the big long almost straight of Pilgrim's Drop. A little bit more tyre warming. The Sheen curve there, and then the hard left to Sterling's, followed by the right. Sorry, that was Westfield. The Sheen curve, and then Sterling's is the one right before this. Kind of back straight, because the main straight isn't actually straight. No, there is the... Nothing's quite straight on this track. Used to be my local, this track. Big fan, big fan. Right, let's see. Muscle Bomber is massively improving actually out there as well. He's 0.4 up, which was going to take over Kygo. Let's have a look where he is on the track. He's only just started actually. He's a little bit ahead of Kygo here, so let's see what happens at the end of Sector 1. It's only 0.1 up, so let's... Oh, saw a kick of dust. Have we lost the time here? No, he's still up. He's still up. 0.3, which should be enough to bring him up into first if he keeps it up. Let's see. Let's follow him. In fact, if we do this, we'll be able to see Kygo performance as well. Oh, it's gone. The advantage is gone somewhere. Timing screen's getting a little bit confused. Oh, Kygo's gone off in the background. Anyway, let's see what happens here, because the timing's lost the delta somewhere. 34.6. It hasn't changed. Big fan of Kygo's livery. Okay, so we're maintaining at the moment. I don't know what happened with Muscle Bomber's time. Oh, someone's off into the gravel there. Aborted that lap. No one else really doing anything much. It's just these two here. It's just Muscle Bomber and Kygo going for it at the moment. Bomber's a little bit up. Kygo's a little bit up. In fact, if we do this... you can follow them both. So they're both improving by just a little bit. Who's going to improve when they actually cross the line? And it's Bomber's going to cross first. He puts himself in first position. With that 24.50. Has Kygo got enough? Not at the moment. It doesn't look like he's got enough at the moment to overturn that change. No, he's lost it. He's lost it in the middle section somewhere. So Muscle Bomber, our current P1, provisional pole, and he's going faster still. He's 0.3 up out there at the moment. On a roll today. Nathan Cleary's also 0.3 up. Scott Town further down is here currently in 9th. He's half a 10th up, half a second up even, which should put him a good couple of places further forward. We've got Nathan Cleary about to cross the line here. Is he going to improve? 25.2. He improves, but it doesn't make any difference to his position. There he's right. What's going on here? Oh, he's sacked it off. Muscle Bomber about to go quicker still. 24.5 previous time. He makes it 24.2. Crikey, that's quick. That's quicker than we've seen from anyone else out there today by a good margin. That's 0.3 quicker than Chandler Kygo in second. With the pros about to switch, about to come out, I think that we've probably seen close to the end. I think we've probably got our AM grid now. People are out. Nobody's doing anything particularly exciting. Scutter's 0.1 up. That's 0.2 up actually. He's getting quicker. 26.1. This should make him a couple of places if he sticks to this. Pros are about to go out, so for our AMs at the moment, we're looking at Muscle Bomber in first with his 24.2, 24.5 for Chandler Kygo, Johnny Woo with the 24.5 as well, Herf with the 24.7, Roy with the 24.9, 25.10 for Cleary, 25.3. for Jalen Jenkins, Scott Town with a 26.0, Daniel Dane 26.1, 26.1 for Matt Scott, Snyder Dyson with a 26.6, Tom Siegel with a 27.0, and Marty Hain with a 27.4. Siegel is improving quite significantly. See what he's up to. So there we go. Whites are allowed to go out now. Reds can finish their lap. So as Tom Siegel here is on a good one, and all the white badges are just going to be warming their tyres. Let's see if he can do it. 0.7 up at the moment. This is going to be big for him. Could make him 3 places. He's currently 13th on a 27.0. And he does. It pushes up to 11th with a 26.2. Okay, who's next to cross the line here? Scott Town. He's next across the line, but he doesn't appear to be... Hello Smoggy, by the way. Hello Dyson. Doesn't appear to be improving, so I think he'll finish his lap and then call it. Hello. Hello Paul, how are you doing? Right, so who else is going to cross the line here? Matt Scott, he's about next to cross the line. He's not improving either. Who's our first pro? Jamie Nuttall looks like to be the first to start his lap, so let's follow him round. You're sat on pit road in your safety car, good. Hopefully you get to stay there. Let's see what Nuttall can do. Now with Rory out of the race this week, Nuttall's got to be favourite. Obviously because the Porsche is so OP. Nothing to do with his driving skill, just the Porsche. Oh, he's going to be the first one to set a time, so let's see what he can put down in front of everyone else. Let's see what kind of a marker he can set. Bear in mind, our top AM time was a 24.2. Let's see what Jamie Nuttall can put together. So as we come along back straight here into Clark Curve and onto the Brabham Straight, getting that post already gone. Let's see what can he post. What time can Jamie Nuttall post? Who's behind him? And he goes with the 23.4. Niels Call is the next across the line. And he does so with a invalid lap, I guess. Jam hold up as well. We've got a lot of invalid laps by the looks of it. And in fact, so Jamie Nuttall has come out on top, possibly through dint of being the only one to set a time. Fleety squeezed into third with a 24.3. I don't believe that's representative though. Bart's out there with 24.9. Let's have a look at some of these pros setting time. So Fleety is on a better time. Jamie Nuttall's not improving. He will be next across the line though. After that, Dyson is next to cross the line after Nuttall. He has yet to set an actual time, so let's just see. Yes, Nuttall is not improving, but I assume he's going to go out for another one. What can Dyson do? He begins his lap. I think we've had a lot of invalid laps from the pros here. Niels Cool has managed to put himself up into second though with a 24.1. That's very nice. Fleety. So Nuttall is improving again, or 0.3 up. Who's further down? Dyson is putting in a lap. Rick Larson on track, taking a break from his Daytona 24-hour. And where does that put him? He stays down in 24th, so another invalid lap. Nuttall here next to cross the line. He's improving a wee bit. Only on a 23.4. And he abandons the lap. Right, can Dyson set a lap time? Yes, he can. No, he can't. Everybody's disappearing, cutting off the track at some point, somewhere. So, what's going on with our pros? Pushing it too hard, I think. Oh, a little snap there. Jam holder, that wasn't very nice. So come on, pros, try and keep it on the track. Shredder down there 15th. Don't think he's set a time either. At times you get very confused by people going off the track so much. Smoggy is improving. Smoggy, I think... I'm going to have to reset my timing screen at some point because... definitely not hooked up properly. I don't think Dan Solo is actually 20 seconds faster than his previous lap. So we will reset after the qualifying. In fact, I will do that now. Let's try... Where with us? Let's switch to this. Bear with a sec. Right, so what's happening over there? Quiet in the pits. Reconnect all of this. Right, back at it. Okay, so who can we see? Smoggy is improving. That's much better. I can see times and things much better now. Smoggy is out there and improving. I think, our top three, Nuttall, Cool, and Smoggy, are where the closest battles are going to be. Fleety can often surprise. Smoggy is actually 0.3 up on this lap. Oh, and he's banded it. I do like the America livery. Dyson, who must have set a time when my screens were down. 3/10 up, that's really good. So that is going to be a big jump for him. According to my timing here, Fleety and Dyson have set exactly the same time, 24:080. Dyson is improving. He's down to 0.1 of an improvement now. It's coming and going. It's coming and going. I'm not sure what's happened to Shredder down the bottom there. Shredder coming fresh off the back of a win in a different league. Expect to see some greatness from him. I guess he's having trouble putting a lap, keeping it on the track. Tereki Bappy, hello, thank you for the follow. Can he improve? He's 0.3 up, so this should jump him nicely into second. Excellent work from Dyson there. Oh dear, oh dear. He's giving his engineers some work to do in between qualifying and the race. Let's go and see what's happening to Shredder. Why is Shredder all the way down here? Right, has he kept it on the track? Is this current lap a valid lap? That's the question. It could be. My screen doesn't tell me that. Let's see, so where is this going to put him? Is it green? It is green, and it jumped him up into 12th. Very nice. Lance is out and improving. 0.3 up. Nuttall's gone out and he's 0.2 up as well. Who's next across the line? Fleety is probably, but he is not improving. Dyson is out there again on a warm-up lap. His engineer's got that turnaround very quickly. Nuttall is 0.3 up. In fact, let's watch Lance here. Nuttall's about to cross the line. 0.4 up. Let's see. He's 123.4. Can dip into the 22s. 22.9 for Jamie Nuttall. Blimey. Okay, so who's next? Who is next? Can Lance Diet Cola improve at all? He's lost that earlier advantage he had. And he doesn't improve. Who's next going across the line? Fleety is our next one. Oh, he's lost his advantage somewhere as well. Let's have a look. Larson, who is also yet to set a lap, about to cross the line, currently 4/10. Let's see where he can put himself. He is in the middle of a 24-hour Daytona race, so nice of him to jump out of that and jump into this one. Hello, Spokey. And let's see, what does he cross the line with? He was ordered 26.9, down to 26.2 for Larson there. Okay, so let's see, who is out and about? I think we're having a bit of a lull. We've got quite a few in the pits. Jam holder out there, about to cross the line. Doesn't appear to be improving. Larson is doing better already. He's 0.8 up in the first sector, which is pretty impressive. Dyson, oh, he was quicker, but no, he's not. I think we're settling in here. There's just under 2 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised to see Larson jump up a little bit, given half a chance. And Larson has... Actually, I can see that now. Yeah, so... Okay. Hello, Spokey. I think so. Nuttall's in the pits. Dyson's in the pits. Bomber Chandler, Johnny Woo, Lance... And they're all in the pits. Shredder has dragged himself up into 12th, but not improving. Bart is improving quite a lot. He's 0.2 up at the moment. I think the 22.9 is what we're going to see from Nuttall. Isn't really... He's not coming out again. Can Bart do anything? He's 0.1 up at the moment. Fleety's 0.2 up. Bart's lost his advantage. Fleety's going to cross the line before him. Oh, that's borderline. And that, no, that wasn't borderline. That was off. And he's invalidated that lap. Neil's call is improving. I think everyone's struggling a little bit with keeping it on the track today. Smoggy is improving. Let's see what he's doing. And he's gone again. It's the commentator's curse. Every time I look at somebody, they lose. They invalidate their lap. Neil's call's pitted. I think we are running out of people on laps. Shredder is improving a wee bit. Smoggy and Shredder are about the only two out there doing anything interesting. Smoggy 1/10 up at the moment. Shredder nearly 2/10 up. see if either of them can make it stick. Shredder's lost his advantage. Smoggy's got his 2 tenths. I mean, he needs 3 tenths really to make a position. As he crosses the line, he improves, but it doesn't make any difference. It's still 4th for Smoggy, I think. We are looking at the results. We are, and that's it. Session over. Yoink. That down there. Alright. Okay, so we need a minute while we transition between the sessions. Give us a second. So you're qualifying today. You've got Jamie Nuttall in first, you've got Dyson in second, Niels Cool in third, Smoggy in fourth, Fleety in fifth, Bart on Fire in sixth. Our top am is Muscle Bomber in seventh, Chandler in eighth, Johnny Woo in ninth. We've got Lance in 10th. And Shredder in 11th, Herf in 12th, Dan Solo in 13th, Serge Wright in 14th, Nathan Cleary 15, Jenkins in 16th, Jam Holder in 17th, Scott Town 18th, Daniel Dane 19th, Matt Scudder in 20th, Eric Larson 21st, Tom Siegel in 22nd, Snyder Dyson 23rd, Marty Haney 24th. So a couple of minutes now before we get into the race. Enjoy some highlights from last week while we just get that set up. Okay, our drivers are nearly lining up on the grid. There's a couple of minutes before they get given the go-ahead. Right. Let's switch over, ready to go. So, the race will start in a couple of minutes. We've got full formation lap. Hello, Hopsecution. Hello. Right, we're just getting ready for the start of this race. They have a couple of minutes to finish getting their cars ready. Before Jamie Nuttall leads them out on a formation lap. 60-minute race.
30 seconds.
30 seconds before it starts. 60-minute race. 1 mandatory pit stop. You have to take tyres.
20 seconds.
So in a second, they'll begin the formation lap. Then they all have to line up. Maintain 70 kilometers an hour. And then when they get the green light to go. Once they're all on the start-finish straight. So leading that is Jamie Nuttall. There goes Dyson in second. Niels Cool in third. Smoggy in fourth. Sam Feety in fifth. And Bart in sixth. Ottobomb 7th. Chandler or Kygo in 8th. Johnny Woo in 9th. Lance or Diet Cola in 10th. Shredder or Attila in 11th. Herf in 12th. Dan Sally 13th. Serge Wright in 14th. Nathan Cleary 15. Jalen Jenkins in 16th. Jam Holder 17th. Scott Town 18th. Daniel Dane 19th. Matt Scott 20th. Eric Larson in 21st, Tom Siegel in 22nd, Snyder Dyson in 23rd, Marty Hain in 24th. I expect to see Larson fighting through the pack as he has done historically. (8:30) Saturday wake up. Wouldn't have it any other way. Rory's not in this one. We've got a few. We're missing a few this week. Through situations. Luckily this season though we do have drop weeks in the points, so if you cannot make a race, it is not and does not end up being the end of the world. For this season, up to 2 races will not be counted. Your lowest 2 scores will not be counted, so there's a lot less penalty for just having bad luck 1 week or even 2 weeks, or missing out a race. It's an 8-week season as well, it's quite long, so, well, 8 race season over 9 weeks. So we'll watch the kind of mid-start here of the pack. On one side, we'll watch the helicopter here as they line up. And Dyson pushing his position a little bit there. We should watch these two off the line. Keep an eye on Smoggy, he's a good starter. He's very likely to take a big risky go. Alright, listen out. Let's turn that off and listen out for the start. Dyson really pushing his position there. You'll hear them go.
Green light, give it all.
There it is. And off we go. Nuttall manages to stay in front. Dyson's going to tuck in right behind them. Oh, do they touch? Smoggy's there in front of Cool, and Dyson has pushed Smoggy off a little bit. Smoggy's pushing his way past Dyson there. Is he going to make it stick? Oh, they do touch just in that corner there. That's put Smoggy off the track, giving Niels Cool a chance to have a run down on him. Oh, Niels Cool spins. He manages to not take anyone else, and Dyson goes wide, which lets Smoggy through. Who else has slipped through there as well? Is that Fleety? Yeah, Fleety slipped through too. Jamie Nuttall disappearing off into the distance there. Can Fleety get any run on Smoggy? I think Smoggy's going to just disappear now in front of Smoggy. Is there anything else happening further down? Let's see. Niels Cool has dropped. Let's see where he is now. He's going to want to be fighting back up through the field. Dyson died, sort of. He took himself off the track. And he has disappeared. He has disappeared down the down the order as well. He's currently down in 24th. Okay, right, so everything's going to reset after the first lap. The board will sort itself out. We'll keep an eye on Niels Cool because he had a great race last time, fighting up lots and lots of overtakes for Niels Cool. Okay, right, let's lock those places in. Niels Cool's lost 6 places off the line. Herfer's dropped one. We've got a few winners and a few losers. Dyson, Dane being the biggest losers, and in fact both now in the pits. Let's see what our leader is up to. Oh no, Niels Cool and... is that Niels Cool and Johnny Woo? Looks like his teammate, Dyson's teammate, took out Niels Cool there. That's a shame. They're not getting back on track, so let's go to this. Okay, so Jamie Nuttall is out front. Let's see what's going on up and down the track. Fleety is bothering Smoggy, as we would hope and expect.
Safety car deployed. All cars reduce speed. No passing.
This is very interesting. This is new. This is our first actual safety car. This is, here we go. We got our safety car driver is out. The safety car driver will...
let SC by.
There you go. So the race announcer will tell people what needs to be done. Safety car driver is our very own Smileable today. I will just check with race control. What was the speed confirmed for the safety car in this track? They're not listening. That's fine. I think it's 90k miles. So 55 miles an hour the safety car will go around, which gives us enough time for someone to get into the pits, get some basic damage fixed, and get back out again. It will not count for their mandatory pit stop. But it does give people who get some damage early on the opportunity to get some damage fixed and not completely be miles behind. Everyone's behaving very well, so this is good for us. It's the first time we've actually deployed this. We've had this in for 2 seasons now, and I think everyone's behaving themselves. Dun, thank you for following. Hello. Our unlapped car's going to unlap themselves. Yeah, here we go. We don't have driver radius pups, so no, we won't hear them all complaining about their tyres getting too cold, safety car going too slow, etc.
Pit lane closed.
Oh. Because if they did pit now, it would... Hello, Ninja, by the way. Hello, Sociopath. If they did pit now, it would give them an advantage because they would count off their mandatory pit stop. Okay, so I think we're getting ready to...
All lapped cars pass on the left and catch up. Car numbers 28,860 can pass.
But there we go. So lap cars will overtake. But all of the lap cars, not a selection of them. Oh dear. Unfortunately, one of the cars who was meant to get the wave round has unfortunately binned it. So he's back in the pits again. Find out what race control do about the safety car period. Oh, that's a good point, Pup. We could have switched to some. We're going to switch through some driver streams while we're doing this. Never mind. Hello, Rory. We do have a safety car. I'll let you guess who caused it. Not only did they cause it, but then on their triumphant return to the track, they lost it again. So, okay, so I'm hearing from race control that the safety car will be in soon. The drivers will get the notification in just a second. So, the voice you'll hear in a minute, all of the drivers should have that voice available to them in their ears. So they should all get the notification. So yeah.
Safety car in this lap. Remain in single file.
There we go. So safety car is in this lap. We're going to have a lot of cold tyres. We're going to have a very compressed field. So this is going to be hard to keep up with. Right, so let's lock in that. Right, so I will lock in positions here. Right, so safety car is coming down there. Okay, let's get our pit stops at
Car 14. Safety car returning to pits. Maintain the speed. Do not restart before final turn.
Right, so that makes Jamie Nuttall the de facto safety car. But the safety car will now return to the pits. Let's have a look. Okay, so Jamie Nuttall is leading their way. He's currently the safety car. Can I get confirmation from race control when he hits go? Does he get an announcement? So, here we go.
Safety car is in. Leader now has control of restart in single file. Leave the space.
There we go. So, we're at the restart. Jamie Nuttall is in control and he's off, he's away, he's hit the loud pedal. Smoggy's going to be right on his tail and it's an opportunity now to get past, because if Nuttall is left to disappear into the distance, he certainly will. So, everyone's maintaining their decorum so far. I'm expecting something from Smoggy. Fleety right behind him. So, yes, pit lane open. Cars can stop if they need to. Everyone's being very good. Jamie Nuttles continues to go off in the front. We've got some overtaking happening down here. Jam Holder has just got past Nathan Cleary. It looks like Nathan Cleary's going to try and take that back. Oh, get that out of the way, bridge. I actually ducked so I could see under that bridge there. Can Cleary do anything? Oh, and Bart is off the track somewhere, which has allowed lots of cars through. He's managed to come back on. That's okay. Oh, and he gives a little touch there to, I think, probably... Oh, dear, that spun him. Bart's having a bad day there, so we gave a little touch there. That's let a lot of people through. Made some big difference. Niels Cool is... Oh, is this Niels Cool and Johnny Woo again? These two were involved in some of the drama early on. So let's have a look. Niels Cool is keeping Johnny Woo in front of him for now. Bart is dropped down to 19th after a couple of off tracks. We've missed Fleety get past Smoggy. So Fleety now has the opportunity to chase Nuttall down. I think the screens are getting a little bit confused again. Yeah, now they're updating. Okay, we've got some times updating. That's good. Nathan Cleary is... Let's have a look. We've got a flag for him. He must have had an off track. He's managed to keep his position, though. Who's tied it together? So Larson... Oh, okay. Thanks, cameraman. Okay, so let's look at where are the battles. Dyson and Niels Cool and Johnny Woo down here with Nathan Cleary in front. Johnny Woo's going to try and do Niels Cool as we go through, and Dyson's got past Cleary. Oh, but then he's taken himself off the track. That's unfortunate. But that's allowed Niels Cool past Cleary as well. Is Johnny Woo going to squeeze through there as well? He is. Oh, he's get it. Johnny Woo and Cool managing to avoid each other there, but that was pretty close. They've both cleared Cleary, though, in that corner. Dyson has dropped back a number of places from that little off. Cool managed to maintain his position so far. That's put him up into 10th. I think these two... Oh, Johnny Woo going for the inside there, but it was nowhere near enough distance on that. Okay, so they go off down Pilgrim's Drop. There will be potential in the following corners, but we've seen a lot of offs over here, so we'll... Okay, let's move up. Lance is on the tail of Muscle Bomber here. He's putting a lot of pressure on him. We've got another one in the Porsche. Can he do something through Clark Curve and the Brabham Straight? Let's find out. He's a little bit away. Now, it could be a... He could go for a lunge down into Paddock Hill, but we are seeing Muscle Bomber there going off track a couple of times. That's going to affect his speed. We've got a little pack building here. Let's see who else is making moves. Just a quick message to Race Control. Can I get a notification about who pitted outside of the pit window? Because I need to give them an additional... Yeah, what I mean is they will count as already having done a pit, so they are showing on my timing screen as having not their mandatory, so I just need to offset Dane, one to him. Johnny Woo, 11. Currently in 11th, car 45. I see him. Jenkins, Dane. Alright, I'll come back to that in a minute. So they are currently showing as not needing a pit, but they do. Hello, Pig. Tool's working very well at the moment. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to manage it all at the same time. Oh, and that was Neil's call spinning off there. That was Dan Solo parked in the corner there. That's very awkward to get back out of. That's lost him 4 places, 5, 6. Oh dear, poor Dan Solo. Quick, get that Lambo out of that ditch. There's a lot of damage on that car coming through there as well. Oh dear. That's Matt Scudder, I think. He's been in the wars. Potentially about to be overtaken by the other Lambo. Oh dear, he's in it. He's managed to get past Dan Solo there. We've got a Lambo fight happening here. I think Solo managed to avoid damage by the looks of it with that spin. He just lost a lot of positions. We still got Jamie Nuttall out front, but he's being kept honest by Fleety behind. Smoggy and Fleety still poking each other. As we go down, who else have we got? So Kygo, our leading AM. He's obviously got past Muscle Bomber. He's 9 seconds behind Smoggy, but we've got Kygo, Muscle Bomber and Lance here all within a second-ish. Okay, let me just see if I can fix these pit stops again. Okay, because of the early pit stops, the mandatory pit stop screen is going to show some weirdness for you, I'm afraid. Right, let's find out what's going on at the front. So Jamie Nuttall is out front. Is he pressuring Herf there, I believe, in the other Audi? Now, it depends. Herf could be nice to his teammate and hold Nuttall up a little bit. He doesn't have to dive out of the way. Could play the team game, could do a Perez, but he's not. He's letting through there. So, who else have we got? So Fleety in second. Let's go down the field. Let's see who's doing what. Smoggy in third. These two are still together, keeping each other busy. We've still got our fight going on down here with Wu, Larson, Cool. Looks like Johnny Woo's about to make a move on Eric Larson here. Bart's slowly making his way back through the field as well. Oh! And Larson's that's very easy overtaking the end there for Wu. Larson didn't really put up much of a fight there. Muscle Bomber's had an off and has lost many places, which leaves Kygo, the leading AM, up in fourth. With very little competition at the moment. Gap-wise, let's see, Bart's doing his best to make his way through. after he had a couple of offs, yeah, within 2 corners, which lost him a lot of places. He's gonna squeeze up the in. Oh, it's getting very, very argy-bargy going on there. That's Nathan Cleary. No one is. He didn't need to leave him any more space than that. But can Bart make the move here into Surtees? And he does. Will he keep it all the way down the drop? They're side by side through Pilgrim's Drop here. Bart does have the inside, but it's a fast corner, so it's a worse line. And Nathan Cleary takes back the place even. Oh, and we've got an off behind. Oh dear. Oh, it's a big smash there for Dyson. Oh, he's bounced off and he's back on the road. So that's he's deflected off the side there. Let's go back to Nathan Cleary and Bart here, having a good old scrap. Larson has had an off as well. Now, will they do anything to the start-finish straight? Bart does consistently get a good run. Someone is going through the gravel there. Someone's doing rallying in front of them. That's Larson again. He's having a torrid time as well, being off track. Oh, and Cleary's gone very wide there, which is going to let an easy pass in the end for Bart. Will he keep it? That's the question. I think now he's in front. I think it's going to be very difficult for Cleary to get that back, considering the position of the overtake. But Dyson has gone into the pits. He did hit that wall pretty hard, so I imagine he's going to repair some of that damage. Now, we've got Bart on Larson again. Bart has already managed to get himself onto the tail of Larson, and he's got Scott Town in front as well, so we've got another little fight going on here. Let's have a look at from this is what Scott sees out of his rear window. He's got a very aggressive Bart on his tail, and Larson as well could possibly go through. They're 3 wide. We've got teammates here as well. Scott Town and Bart being teammates. Larson's managed to stay in front. Those two have got to be careful. They don't want to take each other out. The boss will be cross if they do. Oh, it's sideways there for Bart. He's managed to keep it on track. Cleary now having a look at what's going on in this little fight as well. So we've got Larson leading the 2 teammates of Bart and Scott, with Nathan Cleary poking around just behind them. Bart is out of position a bit. He's had a torrid time a few laps ago and has been slowly fighting his way back up. Cleary just kind of keeping an eye on what's going on and waiting for his chance to strike. Oh, that was... They braked at very different times there. I thought Bart was going to the back of Larson, but he's going to get a good run here again. There seems to be a lot of overtaking happening down here in this last Clark curve. Oh, and Bart pits. Bart pits. That feels early. Oh no, it's early-ish, but it's not the earliest. So let's see who's going to start pitting now. So Bart is the first to do a proper pit. We've got some others pitting, but who have pitted, sorry, but that was due to damage early on, and they will have to pit again. Smoggy is keeping with Fleety very well, so I think there might be an opportunity for one or more of them to pit and try and make a difference in the pit stops. But Smoggy is really chasing him down. Crikey, and here we go. Is he going to make a move here? He tries, but it's not enough. He's got a good line here going up Halewood Hill, and he does make the move into Druids, and looks like he's well ahead into Graham Hill. That's a very nice move sequence there from Smoggy. As long as he keeps it on the track through here, he should be able to pull a bit of a gap as we go down to Pilgrims. Okay, so let's see. Is anyone else pitted? No, Bart. So Bart's the only one to pit. So let's keep an eye on him as the others pit. So he has come out of the pits in 19th. Let's see what happens with him. As the others go through the pits. Right, sorry. So let's have a look. Oh, Kygo is losing places. He's had an off. He's lost out to Lance and Niels Cool now. So that little fight there has been resolved by Chandler going off. So Niels Cool in the lovely Tic Tac livery. These three, so we've got the Porsche of Lance, who oh man, he let them pass, not off. Yeah, okay. I got a white flag showing that he came off. So, but let's see. Right, where are we? Okay, no one else has pitted yet. It was a little early for Bart to pit. Oh, there's a bit of a funny angle there for Cool, which has allowed Lance to go right up on his tail. Oh, some network issues there for Lance. Could be interesting, cause some issues if they get too close to each other. They won't necessarily know where they are. And Kygo just behind. We'll keep an eye on this fight for a second, because there's definitely some action to happen here. Niels Cool at the front. Let's have a look. See what he can see out of his rear view. They're spreading out a little bit now, so they looks like they settled. And Fleety is into the pits. So here we go. Some of the top spots are starting to pit. He's the first of our top pros to pit. Now, when what we said about Bart in 19th. So he had a difficult time at the start. Let's see how this works out for Bart versus Fleety. Looks like we've got some AMs making some moves further down. Jalen Jenkins going for a bit of a fight. Let's see where he comes out. Nathan Cleary is being bothered by Jalen Jenkins. So let's just see where Fleety comes out relative to Bart, who was our first to pit. Now he should be... So Fleety's pulled himself out in 13th, just in front of Daniel Dane, which is Niels Cool's teammate. On the other side, we've got Nathan Cleary here being chased down by... It says Fleety, but that's not right. Go on screen. Jalen Jenkins, I believe. Oh! So, oh dear. Cleary was off, but he was luckily saved by... is that J-Fresh then? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then off he goes. So that's another off on that corner. So we've got a lot of people struggling on that corner. Okay, right. Let's get back to this. Who else is pitting? Smoggy has pitted. Okay, so this will be definitely very interesting. Does he get the damage fixed? Or does he come out relative to to Fleety here. Hold on, Smoggy, TV1. The Smoggy is out of the pits already, and he has maintained a huge gap on Fleety. Smoggy has really done well with those pits there. I'm guessing Fleety had a 3-second extra pit stop, so there must have been some damage repairs or more fuel or a difference in stopping there. Johnny Woo and Scott Town also in the pit now. Try and keep up with what's going on. Jamie Nuttall still out front. Oh, and he's pitting. Which puts Niels Cool, who now pits as well. Okay, so everybody's coming in now. They've left it to the last minute. We'll see some more pits now. There's no point not doing a pit stop halfway. Let's see what happens with Jamie Nuttall when he comes out and if he has to fight anymore to get his position back. So let's see if we've got any other fights going on at the moment. Muscle Bomber is bothering Chandler here. The current de facto leaders, but we would imagine that Nuttall will take that back when they pit. So far, Smoggy has benefited greatly from the pit stops. Niels Cool is now in the pits, and he was in a big fight in the... Oh dear, and Bomber's going straight into a wall. Oh dear. That won't help his pit strategy one bit. I assume he's going to head in now. That's going to be a fair amount of damage for him. Right, so Nuttall is once again fairly lonely out there. You've got Daniel Dane, Lance and Scott in the pits now as well. That might be broken. I think it might be a little bit more than broken. Hopefully he can make it back to the pits and get those repairs in. He is currently in the pit. I didn't see if he drove around. I think he did. I think he managed to drive around to it. So that's all right. So now Nuttall is in third. Chandler and Ryan are yet to pit. We will see how much of a difference that made to Bomber in a second. I think so. Yes, I think the markers on the tower are correct now for who hasn't pitted. I don't think hasn't done their mandatory pit. So Cleary and Bomber both the last to pit. We've got Chandler and Royant surely going to come in very soon. Unless it's trying some crazy strategies out there. Leaving it to the end. There we go. And Chandler does pit, which frees Royan a bit on his own. There was a big gap actually. He's there. I would imagine Chandler will come out much in front of him when it all settles down. So that leaves Jamie Nuttall out in front. Again, very lonely, 4.5 seconds in front of Smoggy. Another 5 seconds down to Fleety. So Fleety did lose a big chunk of time in that pit sessions, and Larson's still yet to pit. So we're starting to get an actual view of how the rest of the race is probably going to play out. So they're settling in. let's have a look. So, is everyone pitted? We're just waiting for Larson to pit now. And Ryant, who is currently leading the race. He's got Jamie Knuckle right behind him. He doesn't have to get out of the way because he is winning the race, but he's also and not pitted yet. So, and he goes in. Right, so let's see where he comes out relative to Chandler, who was he was just behind before the pit stops happened. So Bart, in the end, through all of that, he was 19th before the pit stops, pitting very early. He came and he's pushed himself up to 13th. I'd still call that out of place for him. So we've got Larson up there in 6th, who is yet to pit, so that will change. Shredder is currently making some moves on Dan Solo, so we'll have a look at that. As Kygo comes round the Clark curve, I think he's going to stay well in front. Royd is down. He's leaving the pits now. Oh, very clear. Clearly through. So, okay, so very well, good. Kygo stays our leading apart from Jalen Jenkins, actually, I think... Race control, can I get a check on whether Jalen Jenkins has done his mandatory pit? Car number 36. Okay, so... Yep, that's why mine's a green, but... So, mine's showing green because he pitted under safety car, but he hasn't actually done his mandatory pit stop for the race. So he is out of position as well. So, Jalen and Larson are actually fighting for position because neither of them are pitted yet. So after the pit stops, everyone else is settling in. We've got a little fight with Johnny Weir a bit further down. We'll keep an eye on this fight here though. Okay, they've made that gap bigger now. Bart is working his way up. His next target being Shredder. We're watching two McLaren fights here. Teammates, I believe. Are they teammates? The two McLarens. Both being bothered by their competitors. Although it looks like Larson's dropped back a fair deal. Bart is still very close to Shredder, so we'll swap over to that. Wu again bothering Royan in front of him. Let's watch Bart and Shredder in front of him, and then Dan Solo just a little bit ahead of them. Hello Dyson, we saw some of them. We also saw your teammate take out Neil's call. I think that was the cause of the safety car, wasn't it? In the end? It was a big crash, that was. Yeah, early doors. Early doors. Oh dear. Oh no. That Shredder off. Just lets Bart get through really easy. Pit window starts 5 minutes after the start of the race. Pitted lap 1, it didn't count because that's what the safety car is there for. So you'd have got a wave around to allow yourself to unlap. So yeah, that's the kind of the point of the safety car. Oh dear, who's that gone off? Someone else has gone off there as well. It's the other Mercedes. Okay, so Shredder's now lost that place to Bart. Bart is going to now want to start hassling Dan Solo in front of him. Up front, we... There we go. Car 36 is Jalen Jenkins. One of our new drivers this season. No, Dyson, there was a few crashes after that as well. We did catch a fairly nasty collision lap 1 or 2 on the broadcast. I believe involving Johnny Woo and Niels Cool. Niels Cool got himself out of place. He was a bit much further down. And then it was into Surtees, I believe. There was a big crash there. We didn't see if it had repercussions. Oh no, Dan Solo's off, and that lets Bart through again. Bart's getting all the easy overtakes today. Everyone's just getting out of his way. What's track temp like, race control? Is that causing problems with people's grip? Ah, so no then. So track temp is 29. Okay, that's fine. Fine, carry on. So yeah, so track temp is 29, which is keeping the tyres should be fine. People are going off because they're going off. And the driver excuses are running out. I was having a torrid time on Brands. Okay, oh, we got Niels Korn has made it past Eric Larson, and we've got Jalen Jenkins in front of them. Remember, he is out of position because he is yet to pit. Larson has not pitted either. Niels Korn, I think, had the most overtakes in the last race. He had a lot of work to do. So there's a bit of tunnel vision going on there as they all follow each other off. And who's that got into the wall? Larson's ended up going into the wall. Cool, manages to make it past Jay Fresh there, and is that Muscle Bomber behind? I believe he's out of position. He's being lapped even. But Niels Cool's made it past Jenkins. Jenkins is now pitting. Jay Fresh does pit. We'll see where that puts him out. It's a bit of a contra strategy to everyone else. And so let's have a look. Larson is back on the track and he's come back on in front of Kygo. There's a bit of a gap there. 2 seconds, the closest gap on the field at the moment. He's back with his teammate again. I wait for my things to up. Fresh didn't realise he needed to pit again. Yeah, I think that was probably the case. Make sure you've got race control open. Yeah, Larson knows what he's doing. He's the last one to pit. He is in the middle of a 24-hour race as well, so we'll see what happens. See if it even bothers. Okay, so we are settling down. Oh, Lance is making some moves here. Let's have a look. He is chasing down Dan Solo here. They're very close together. Less than half a second between them. Oh! And Lance goes, just dips a wheel in the dirt there. Everyone seems to be doing it today. He's managed to stay with him, though. Let's see what it looks like out of Dan Solo's mirror. The Lamborghini and the Porsche, not particularly strong cards in the ACC field at the moment. Both very difficult to drive. Oh! And Solo's really wide there down Paddock Hill, and that's an easy one for Lance into Druids there in the end. So there we go, Lance is going to disappear off into the distance. Right, what's happening with Dane here? Dane is chasing down Nathan Cleary. We've seen a lot of Cleary today. There's been a lot of moves made and a lot of moves received by Nathan Cleary here. So, how is everyone else doing? Terry Puppies, car 36, have to do a 30-second. Oof. So, he pitted under the safety car, which means it shouldn't count against his mandatory. He pitted just now, which is good, which will have cleared his mandatory. Did he get an SG30? Ah, but he didn't take tyres. Okay. So taking tyres is mandatory. Don't worry. We know Jay Fresh is only a second race. Oh dear, what happened? Just another dip to wheel. He had a good run, but he dipped a wheel there. Okay. Dereki, Jim's got you. Jim will sort you out. But we saw him live go in the pits. It's fine. But yes, the idea is you have to take tyres. Fuel is optional, but you have to take tyres. Right, so let's see what's going down. Larson is finally pitting. Where do we think that's going to bring him out? And he is out now, and that's pulled him down to 15th. Right. So, are we all... Oh no, Nathan Cleary. We've still got Nathan Cleary's again in another fight. Oh, he's chopped... Larson popped out right in front of him. So that's going to push these three together. Looks like Cleary's got a bit of damage. It's going to be affecting his handling as he goes through. That bonnet could flip up any minute by the looks of it. Larson taking a very tight line there compared to the guys behind him. Everyone is settling down now. The gaps are evening out. Leaving plenty of space. So we're kind of looking for... Almost waiting for mistakes now. The field's very, very spread. I think I can show you... Okay. Right, let's just watch this fight for a second. Daniel Day, yeah, this is the closest battle on track at the moment. Okay, we should have a track map, but I don't know why that's overlaying incorrectly. Fix that next time. Oh dear. We just caught Nathan. Someone else off tracking. Okay, so let's reset. Right, so what's going on up and down? Lance again, ready to make some moves. He's been making his way up the field. He's bothering Shredder now. Up front, Jamie Nuttall is again just disappearing off into the distance. With Smoggy in second. Fleety maintaining third. Cool has made his way up to fourth. Chandler in fifth. Ryan in sixth. Johnny Wu in seventh here. Herf in eighth. Bart still fighting his way up, and in fact he is chasing down Herf here. Herf goes a bit wide, but it's not enough for Bart to take advantage of it. And Kohler has got past. Oh, he did get past Shredder, but he's gone wide, but Shredder doesn't manage to capitalise on it. Oh dear, he's gone off the track here. Is that going to allow Shredder to come through here into Surtees? Not quite. I believe he's probably going to keep that place as they go down Pilgrim's Drop. Okay, let's go and see if... Oh dear, Herf goes off. It doesn't seem to affect him enough for Bart to get a run on him. See Herf being Smoggy's teammate, the two Audis. Bart, who lost a lot of places early on and has been fighting his way back up. He's done very well to get himself back up to 9th. An early pit stop. Now he's fighting with the Stephen Hutter, the AM driver. We'll call him Herflem. There's this fight here, and then there's one going on further down with Daniel Dane and Nathan Cleary. We've got a couple of fights going on, and Bart squeezes past Herf there. He's gone off in before the drop. Will Herf get another run on him and take it as we get down to the bottom of the hill here? I think Bart's got the deal sealed. Unless he has another off in this section here. I think he will probably keep that position. We go back over here. We've got all sorts of overtakes and flags, blue flags, people out of position. We've got two teammates together again. They were together in the last race as well. So let's see who else is making moves. Fleety has managed to catch up with Smoggy. Let's go and see what's going on there. Further down, Muscle Bomber and Dane and Cleary are all together as well. Looks like Cleary's had an off. So these are for positions. I think Neil's Cool was lapping and let them all has gone through. Looks like Dane just let Bomber through there. And pulled right out of the way for him. Keep an eye on Fleety chasing down Smoggy while we watch this battle. They've got Eric Larson just in front of them. Bomber's getting very, very close to Cleary here. Cleary's still carrying a lot of damage. He's probably doing quite well to keep it on the track. I say that. He's struggling there. They keep it going in a straight line. And Fleety is really, really getting a run on Smoggy here. He's getting closer and closer. Whilst, oh dear, it looks like Muscle Bomber's gone off a little bit, which has ruined his run. Jenkins there was off track as well, so he's lost out as well. Let's switch over to see what's going on here with Fleety. Can he catch up with Smoggy in front? He's getting very, very close. These two had a battle much earlier on and are back at it again now. Swap places a couple of times. We've got Diet Cola having a go at Herf in front of him. Muscle Bomber further down is having another run on Cleary. He's managed to make the gap back up again. We've got a second and a third place here, fighting it out as one of the back markers gets out of the way. Oh, and Fleety's having a little look. And it looks like Bomber's lost out again. He's losing out to Dane there. He begins to try and get his run on Cleary again. Will he have another go at... Can we try and get the place back from Dane? Will Fleety manage to make a move on Smoggy here? Looks like Smoggy's managed to hold him at bay for now. They're very evenly matched through the last couple of laps. Muscle Bomber is now quite a way back from Cleary and Daniel Dane. Johnny Woo making moves by the looks of it.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
And here we go. Can Fleety make a move on the last lap? We'll keep an eye on Nuttall as he goes around his last lap. I can't imagine it's not being a lights to flag victory for him. Muggy had a look at him on the first turn, but he pulled away. Kept a distance throughout the race. Expertly led the field through the safety car. Had a good restart as well, which kept Smoggy on his tail. And then he's just disappeared. We've barely seen him. Second and third here. Smoggy and Fleety had a couple of fights earlier on. And they're taking it down to the very last lap. And he's getting closer and closer. Is Fleety going to try and take it? As Nuttall comes around the last few corners here. We need to watch both of these things happen. And Fleety is going to give it his all. Will he make a move into the Clark curve as Nuttall crosses the line to win? And there we go. And Fleety's going to maintain... Smoggy's going to maintain position. It's going to be neck and neck across the line. Oh, it's a photo finish and Fleety gets it. Fleety gets second by, my word, a tenth A hundredth. A hundredth of a second. Smoggy's going to be cursing that Audi there. Right across the line there. Excellent work from Fleety on that last corner there. Made it all work out on the Clark curve. Yeah, I think he deserves a donut for that one. I think what we'll have to do is check that out on a replay, shall we? Well done to Jamie Nuttall for winning the race. Let's get... But I think that move there from Fleety right at the end, that was excellent. I didn't think he would make it. I'd called Smoggy being second as they were going around that corner, but he definitely deserved that. Well done. So the full grid: Jamie Nuttall in first, Sam Fleety came second, Smoggy in third. There you go, as you can see on the screen, 2/26 thousandths of a second. Oh, you can't quite see it because the thing in the way. I'll turn that one off. You can see that one in all the chat. So yes, Jamie Nuttall in first, Sam Fleety in second, Smoggy in third, Niels Cool fourth, Chandler Kygo in fifth, Johnny Woo in sixth, Serge Roy in seventh, Lance in 9th, Herf in 10th, Shredder 11th, Dan Solo 12th, Larson in 13th. It's all gone wrong and my timing screens are changing. Nathan Cleary after that, Daniel Dane, Jalen Jenkins, Scott Town, Dyson, Scott and Tom Siegel. I lost the numbers halfway through because the game does that. So let's do this. Let's do this. Right. While we're waiting for that, let's have a look. At that last corner, shall we? Let me get you a shot of that. So we'll just wait a couple of minutes for the results to be confirmed. They'll be uploaded when I get you a shot. Let's just wind it back. Bind the line. There you go. That's the gap. That's the gap there. Excellent work there from Fleety. Not even close. Yeah, no. Never worried. I'm sure Fleety was absolutely cool as a cucumber as he crossed the line there. All right. Let's just have a look and check for the results so I can finish that off. They should have appeared fairly recently. And they have. Okay, that's much better. So, we'll start again because I got lost halfway through because the Hello Fleety, you're fine, you're not even sweating. Have you seen that? I'm sure you've checked that back yourself, but look at that. That was a hell of a run out that last corner. Let's see what Smoggy sees, shall we? See, that was it. That little snap of oversteer he had was enough. That was it. That was what won you the race. So well done. Absolutely amazing end to that. I called it the other way as you went into the Clark curve there. Right, so race 2. Season 4. Jamie Nuttall wins. Sam Fleety in 2nd. Smoggy in 3rd. Niels Cool 4th. Chandler in 5th. Our top am was 5th. Johnny Wu in 6th. Serge Royan in 7th. Bart in 8th. An excellent recovery drive from him. Lance in 9th. Lots of overtakes from him too. Herf up in 10th. Shredder 11th. Dan Solo in 12th. Eric Larson 13th. Nathan Cleary, a lot of action from him too. 14th. Daniel Dane in 15th. Muscle Bomber 16th. Jalen Jenkins, Jay Fresh in 17th. Scott Town in 18th. Snudder Dyson in 19th. Matt Scott in 20th. Jam Holder 21st. Tom Siegel 22nd. Marty Hain 23rd. And Dyson 24th. GG's everyone. Lots of action today. Lots of excitement. Lots to go on. At some point, a driver of the day thing will happen. I didn't sort it out for this week. Apologies. We'll get a driver of the day vote up on the Discord. There's lots of action. Lots of things happened. We had our first safety car, which seemed to work very well. A couple of people lost out, but we'll get some information to them about how to do it next time. Well done all. Good battles up front. Good battles in the middle. Is there anyone still going? Should we go and watch? Let's go and send you to go and support one of our racers who is currently doing... where's my Twitch thing gone? There it is. So there are 4 cracked racers currently doing a 24-hour Daytona race. One of them, Mr. Eric Larson, managed to take the time out to come and race with us today. So I'm going to go and send you to go and watch them. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the follows and things. Normal stream returns tomorrow night. Next broadcast next weekend. Where are we going next weekend? Next weekend we are in Misano. Same time, 29th January, 2 o'clock-ish. We'll start a bit before. Race qualifying starts 2, race starts 2:30. 29th January, next Saturday, Misano. My normal streams on Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday, not racing related. In fact, tomorrow I start Horizon Zero Dawn, which will be fun. Go and give lots of support to Mr. Singular Fish, Mr. Eric Larson, who was racing in the race. He's got 3 other cracked races, I think, with him doing 24-hour Daytona. So have a wonderful time. Have a nice weekend. Catch you all next time. Bye.